Welcome on back, everybody. Ever giving you another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So last time, because we took on the one called the Castle Guard standard quest the other day, and so far so good because we were actually able to go and equip each character to go use this new accessory called the Cosmo Anklet, which I mean we go give it to the one for Senna, and it still belongs to the progress actually, because we were supposed to go and get each and every one of these people standard quite done around here. So let's go ahead and warp someone to the west gate at Colony 11, and let's go look forward to picking up that one of this Ether Spear, because that's the one we need to go and give to go and fully upgrade to the Eno. So without further ado, let's go ahead and actually, you know what, yeah, I think we were supposed to move this way. Yeah, so we spot our witness because we just entered to the one that's called the Garden Defense Base is what it's called. And yeah, so we're looking at here because there are several more of these new collectibles around here that we gotta keep picking up, because that's the one we need, because we wanted to make sure that's the right material we can add to make this recipe to go and craft one of these gems. Now, I'm not necessarily sure, not by 100% of when we're gonna be getting all of these gems crafted by any means necessary, because there is a lot we need to get catch up on. Alright, because I'm not 100% sure if I can get every material in by 100% and getting all the gems. Now, it's silly sure, because there are only like more, but how many gems there are? There had to be more, but 9, I'm assuming. I'm not necessarily sure at the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this way. Okay, so this is the path where we go and figure out where the Eno not the Ether, the Ether Spear is. Okay, let's go move this way. So we'll go climb up the vine. So let's go ahead and take us all the way up to the surface. So as we move up to the surface, so we spot on, because there's going to be several more of these creatures that we can kill. Okay, Len, that's good to know. Alright, so we can go ahead and target by one enemy at a time, whatever we can. Okay, so no character can take none of damage flat. Okay, so we'll get this topple one of his days. Whoa, it's such a shame actually, because I can't go and do one of his days. Okay, if we can get another topple, that would be really nice. Okay, well that's fine. That's okay. Well, we're doing alright, so let's go and get that full upgrade. Okay, so we have 1 by 38, so what's going on here? Okay, so there's another Ether Spear coming down somewhere at the south from here on out. Okay, not necessarily sure we're able to reach to there, but you know what? Let's look for another way down. Okay, so we are going to take this path. Yeah, well, I'm assuming this is where we go and find another Ether Spear somewhere down here in the Syra Harbor Reef. So we'll go surf down this rope. And once we do that, so we go ahead and scatter hunt the area just to look around to see what's new. Okay, so I think we gotta go keep sliding. Now I see there's this magnified glass icon that is shown on the map, I'm assuming. So yeah, let's just keep on trailing ahead. So it's somewhere around this contraction of this area. Alright, so let's go pick up the stuff. So we pick up Poison Steel and Steaming Marble and Vagrant Jade. Okay, so those are the free material we pick up so far. Okay, so now I'm seeing this lightning bolt mechanic going on around here. Looks realistic. Okay, so we are getting close. Now, coming up from around here, so we go up this hill. Okay, so we see something glowing, something that is sparkling, that is made out of all those little globes thingies. I mean, you see, because you're getting one of those materials lurking everywhere around here in this whole grass.
Is this like a rare thing?
But during the ecosystem, we get to go and carry a whole lot from it. By carrying one of those collectibles.
Time for a climb.
Okay, so we're gonna keep on climbing, and up there because that go ahead and lead to the soldier huts. So let's keep climbing, and we're gonna climb the next one. Okay, so these are the enemies we can't be worrying about right now. So we still got a lot of this climbable, reachable vine to get to from here on out. I mean, we get to see how pretty and well dynamic because these vines are looking in this whole game. Because I feel so complacent to see how they've done so well of just putting these vine mechanics into good use and all. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they did a pretty good job with that because that's I'm assuming what I'm looking at. Okay, so what we got going on here? Okay, so this is a new path. So we should go and interact with the A button.
Push this thing here and...
Yep, and... kaboom.
And then here and...
Yeah, so we just hear the harpoon go kaboom. So like go ahead and stick something on the ground. But wait a minute, are we not finding any of these containers lurking around here? Okay, hold on. Okay, so what we spotted witness, because we did miss the container, it was somewhere below the bottom.
It'd be rude not to.
So we'll go and kick it and get every material we need. So that's the pure gemstone, the circadian tea. Okay, well that's the name. Okay, and that's, well, we won't be bothered just going to one of the soldier huts. Well, let's go get the soldier huts. So we'll go move around here and go find this red glow. Okay, so it had to be somewhere around west from here on out.
Master Punt, come quick! This job for Master Punt, right?
No, it had to be a job for Noah because he is an officer. Alright. Okay, so now moving on. Alright, so if we climb down here, cause I already just tried this already, it was a long drop ahead. So we go ahead and keep dropping. So it turns out that we don't lose that much AP. So there we see, because there is one of the ether channel we should go and start collecting by one to increase. So they'll give it more by 57. That's how much we need. Okay, so now moving on to the soldier huts. Alright, now the soldier huts is somewhere above the surface over here. Alright, so wait, someone is calling out Mio? Okay, so not Noah this time. Okay, well, this game bit randomly between Mio or Noah. Okay, so I think that's settled then. So we got that secured. So we can go ahead and take the drop fall if we like, and not lose that much AP. And moving on back to where we are. Alright, so back to where we are, so we can go, we can pick up back to where we activate the harpoon to go and stick something down on the ground. So we keep on surfing because if it's going to take us all the way down where we go and figure out where to find that ether spear somewhere hidden nearby. So yeah, because we're just backtracking around here. It's a whole expedition, just looking to see what we can explore around the place, but just finding more secrets. So we did experience 660 points. That's not too bad. So we got a lot to trace more around here in this whole map. So let's go ahead and check up to the surface and see what's new around here, because we want to backtrack to see if there's going to be any ether spear that we can go ahead and increase by filling out the choice here, because we want swap to get done as we collect enough ether spear to go and fully upgrade to and get her more stronger. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and search party the area and look around for some clues. Okay, so we're picking up here is wet stones. So where are we at now? Are we getting close to the ether spear? Okay, well we are getting close. Well not so much whatsoever. No, I don't want to go fight you. Well, I know you're pretty powerful and all, but I'm just here to pick up this odd ring lace. Okay, so I don't have time to fight you right now, but you know what? We're out of here. I mean, this Blazing Colors is on level 40, and we're on level 71. It can't outmatch us. Alright, so let's try another direct approach. So, same old example, we just go ahead and hit the landfall just like that, and lose a little, but a half proportion AP. And from here on out, we just go ahead and move around. So we'll just trace marking this map. So let me go ahead and see you once we get close to the ether spear. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we are getting close to the ether spear, with the several of these tarantulas going on around here. Because technically there are spiders. Well, they look to be like tarantulas a little bit. Well, in any other creature we encounter, because those things are called the rook irrational. Okay, so we keep at it. So we keep stunning it to the bind each character's strength of their art special to go and see what kind of tactic they can go and perform or whatever they can do. Okay, so I'll go ahead and lock on with Daze if I can time it right. Okay, so I don't. Okay, so you know I don't mean to leap and current you. Okay, so we did conquer 3 of those irrationals. So we can collect our prize by collecting ether spears, just to see how many we gain. Okay, so we gain more about 44. Okay, well that can't be enough ether spears around here in this whole area. So yeah, I think our meal effect did ward off by any chance. So what we got in this container? Okay, so things get interesting. So we got the Fierce Armor Vest. Okay, wait a minute. The Fierce Armor Vest? What is that? Hold on. I've not seen that accessory before. I really think we should check it out. Okay, so boost physical defense by 16%. I don't know. Well, let's try it out. I'm gonna go give it to Noah. It may be worth a shot, but I'll see if Noah can put in good use with that Fierce Armor Vest. That can be put in solid work. Alright, so moving on back to the city. Alright, so here we are back in the city, because we wanted to go and order another this Akira Meat Bazaar. Well, yeah, sorry, that's the only meal we can chew on. I mean, we want to increase some more meal effect for Manana's cooking. Well, technically, no, I mean, that's fine. Well, Manana can't actually go and cook when she's somewhere on the rest spot. So let's go ahead and discuss our next top priority. So this last of a standard quest is called the Curious Picture. So let's go and get the discuss done. I hear some strange individual that had been creating some sort of a colorful picture at the Fort O Virbus. Oh yeah, they are calling him and painting, right? I heard about that from Monica. It's that culture thing that they're always banging on about. You don't really get the people making paintings like that in Cavus. Yeah, I thought the only city folk that did that kind of thing. What word did you say to a field trip? I can't deny my interest in Pick. Hold the iris. No nonsense of Tyon wants a nosy adjuster for the spark of it. For the record, I don't live entirely by the book. No objection here. Let's see what we can see at the Fort O Virbus. Okay, so it's the one that's called an artist. Alright, and it's our last quest for Xeon. I mean, that's take place somewhere back at Colony 9. Okay, so we can get out of our stools.
Break time's over.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in with that quest. Well, I almost forgot one thing because we have not technically done reading what it say for an artist. So apparently there is an artist at the Fort O Virbus. Go meet him. Okay, so what's another of this standard quest that we haven't... Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's the one that's called Chance Encounter. Okay, well, that's something we won't be worrying about right now. Anyway, let's go and get the one called... Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, so the Ultimate Vessel is the one for the story mode. So that's something we couldn't get involved to right now. Anyway, let's take controller. Actually, you know what? We're going to play as Tyon for today because since this is his first time we play him as leader, so we'll actually go and get to know along by playing with Tyons a bit by more. So anyway, here we are. So we're getting close to the to Stefan. Oh, what's it, Stefan? I see. Excuse me, but are you the person that have been making a painting around here? Sis, are you okay? Will you listen to my tale of woe? I was once a soldier who attended Consul K, so that I might have captured his likeness within the portrait. Are portraits different from normal paintings? Portraits are a type of painting. I painted K as I was ordered. It wasn't my sacred duty. And then one day I heard that the K had fallen into some ruffian called the Ouroboros, and my life and purpose advantage of light smoke. Light purpose? Spare me. However, my passion undimmed, I returned to the castle where there could yet to be a consul. Yet every day my talent is a mock. How can I in the image of fallen enemy soldier? They jeer vulgarly. Not a soul remain in all idleness, or who appreciate my art. I have not heard of any. But enough of my sorrowful tale. Who are you? Wait, no, you're the Ouroboros. Don't worry, we mean you no harm. We were only wondering if you wouldn't mind showing us your painting, this portrait I mean. No, I don't mind. I see. The figure of a person that rendered in colored dyes using a soft brush on a material called canvas. That's a portrait, is it? That's right. And a portrait painting forms a part of culture. It's a concept that Kay educated me in. Polo soldiers ascribe a novel to it, and so I have returned to the castle in the slender hope of a score. But no one's buying your attack spy, eh? Exactly, yes. Well, I don't think the culture is gonna do much good. You're risking your neck out on the front lines. Culture. Wait, Uni, you said a Monica has been talking to you about the culture before? Oh yeah, and? Can such a fan be true? I bet Wellwell would know all about that kind of stuff. He's a non-pun from the city, so it figures. The city? I have never heard of such a colony, but there's something about the name certainly is master of culture. Very well then. Will you be so kind as to show my little daubs in the city of yours? I don't remember signing up for it. Surely such a discerning photo shall be able to value my art at its true worth. And if not, then I shall simply. Okay, say the water works. Let's do it. Boyfriend looks like he's after the end of his temper. Fine. Oh, thank you. I shall entrust you with my precious portrait. Okay, so we give us one of his K's portrait. Okay, let's get this about at the Wellwell shop. This is the piece that I have most faith in among all of my work. All my hopes will go with you. Okay, so we have to go and speak to Wellwell, and he's somewhere back at the city. So we can take this fast travel back at the Serene Square. It's where we landmark to. I mean, we landmark to every other colony whenever we unlock, and we choose our destination wisely, or wheresoever we might as well warp to. I mean, that it's interesting because you can actually go and warp whatever you like. I mean, no big deal. Okay, so we go talk to Giki, see what's on his mind. Azalea becomes cherry of this and make the Gigi cherry too. But now Azalea not to have so much time for Gigi. There's a particular sadness hard to foresee. Okay, so we go and approach to the Wellwell. Welcome to Shop of Wellwell. Hi Wellwell, we actually brought something we'd like you to take a look at it if you got a moment. You not the customer today? Well, take a look. It's a portrait sometimes we arrange a handling of such a things in shop. This was painted by a Kavesi. He's a like it to have is about praise. We ain't got a clue ourselves. It's certainly a long time since a Wellwell see other people outside city. Wellwell overcome with a sudden inquisitivity will leave a penny with a Wellwell for further investigate. Cheers for being so quick about it. Oh, what is it? Hey, don't laugh. The guy was trying his best. It's a portrait. It's a total piece of. That's bad. No total piece of a masterpiece is perfection. Suggested is meh, but boldness of a brushstroke innovation of palette. If a Wellwell ascribe a value of a fiscal nature to the work, then 200,000 G is a piddling bargain. That's much? 200 grand for these squiggles? That's very rude. Artist of this portrait is a talent of rare genius. I knew there had to be something special, but this far defied my expectation. What are you so happy about? Let's give Stefan the good news then. You're not the selling piece? Well, we haven't asked for the artist if he wants to sell. Well, understand. Let the Wellwell provide the official stamp report of valuation. That's the guarantee good for everywhere in Ionis. Thank you. Alright, so we have to get our regard back to Stefan. Alright, so we're heading back there now. So he's somewhere back here around at somewhere in the Cyber Hovering Reef. Okay, so we take our landmark destination back where we fast travel our way back to the tap dancing non-pond. It's where we settled at the canteen and we go ahead and discuss on that's top priority education. Guys, remember that already? So yeah, let's go and look forward to this. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pay our regards to this Stefan as we go and approach. Alright, because he's still standing at his painting or whatever he call it, some portrait. You're back. I was in the agony of waiting. Tell me, have you any news to report? Well, 200,000 G? Yeah, we couldn't believe it either. All that dosha for one little picture. How can I possibly thank you? What pride faith in oneself? How can one bow of the knowledge that other people appreciate one art? So what do you want to do with the portrait? You could sell it or keep it. I know exactly what I should do. I shall give it to you. Are you sure about that, mate? Tis but a small token of my gratitude for resolving the problem that had been gnawing at my heart. What problem? The problem of passion. The passion inspired by a work of art is the most important aspect of culture. I used to have to opine upon my work and to feed my passion for the arts. After his ultimately a passion, there was none elected to confront the true meaning of my work. I would have resigned to obscurity. However, you hand me the judgment of abundant vow. The passion I have lost return a tenfold overflow in my heart. I'm getting about the one world in 10. You model your portraits on real people, don't you? Who will you paint next? This will be my first combat award, so I should take someone brimming with a personality to be my model. Wait, are you going to paint us? No, you're too fierce, a spirit too best style to be the subject of my portrait. What I want you to paint is someone who appeared weak at first glance, but had a quarter strength with. Yeah, that rules out as a system. But why don't we get one of the commanders involved or one of the others who agree to help us? That would be wonderful. I am in your debt. We'll see if we can find anyone who looks promising and bring them back here. I shall await your return. Okay, so we have to bring a model who will fit the Stefaan painting and talk to him. Alright. Alright, so I already finished looking this up. So I think you were supposed to go and switch to heroes. So let's go to character real quick. So we're going to switch out Eno. And we're going to check in with class and see what we can bring. So you know what, we can bring in Fiona, we can bring in everybody, but you know what, let's try out Sagiri.
They're on unit number 7, reporting for duty.
Okay, so we go and bring out Sagiri, what would happen? How unexpected, I don't think I ever seen an eliminator like this before. Is it a special model? Hypothesis confirmed. What, this? A voice that written by machine, hollow and yet charming. Aha, the difference between form and content, I had never considered this. How inspiring, but how would you depict it in a portrait? Okay, so we talked to you again. Okay, so I don't think that's the right answer. Alright. So, let's... oh, actually, wait a minute. No. It's menu. Okay, so we go to menu, go to characters, and we check it with some classes. So we're gonna check it with a Fiona.
Me? I'll try.
Okay, so we're going for Fiona. So let's have a talk with him again. So I think the correct hero had to be Fiona. Oh yes, the ephemeral appearance bellied by the strength of container with the core of steel gleaming in the eye. Yes, you are the perfect model to bring my vision for this new portrait to life. Who, me? Please, in this way, I must begin my great work. Okay, so now she's painting. Your expression is a little stiff. Oh, is it? It's just that I never done something like this before. I feel so exposed. You can do it, Fiona. I'm doing my best. Can you paint the Lenlin too? Yes, and now that the expression will master. Can you all talk to her about the happy painter to calm her nerves? Makes sense. How are you holding up, Fiona? Is there anything you want? Snacks? I don't think I can hold this pose forever. Well, somehow you sure to have to manage. Just a little more painting to be done. How much is it a little more? I say around 23 hours. 23? But that's so long, I can't stay awake that long. That's your concern? If you fall asleep halfway through, well, just awake you right back up again. You always have got my back, Sandy. Yes, perfect. Keep that thought. I'm going to need you all to keep talking for the next 23 hours. Come on, your painting's lovely. Wrap it up already. Okay, and that was gonna be pretty easy, of course. So we get here. It's 6,700 experience points and 5,900 G for the gold and 3 SP. All right. So seeing hits a painting praised by the city. Stefan regaining his confidence. If you're ever in the need of some G, try selling one of his paintings in the city. Okay, so it's the one that's called Portrait of a Consul. Okay, well that's a new one. Okay, so we got in 4 stars now, and the one we needed to get done is the last of this standard quest. I'm assuming, yeah. So there was something that's called the portrait. Okay. The portrait of art, or was it the portrait of console? You know what? My mind may be lost there. Well, I'm not necessarily sure yet. Well, we're gonna have to stick around to find out on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So it's a like on the series. If you want to see more of the Xenoblade Chronicles free, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you will stay up to notified for one of my news and awesome videos have it on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all the issues want in the description are filled down below. So try to read them step by step just to help get you started on supporting this channel and for this series. So that's gonna be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles free. We will be picking up on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.